Hello friends, I am here to make PSM easy with fun mnemonics, and today's topic is vectors, which is very important, which most of the students found quite difficult. So first topic is our rickettsia topic. There are some mnemonics of the rickettsia topic. Let us find. So my first topic is rickettsia with mnemonics, and my mnemonic is let fen try PSM. Let fen try PSM. L represent louse, F represent here flea, T represent here tick, and M represent here might. And let, what is the meaning of let? L for louse and ET means the epidemic typhus. F means for flea and EN representing the endemic typhus. T is for tick and it RY representing the Rocky Mountain fever. And PSM, M for mite, where P representing the pox and S representing the scrub typhus. Then which organisms caused by it is let is caused by louse vector. It is causing rickets epidemic typhus disease, but it is caused by rickettsia prowazaki. How to remember this? From epidemic typhus, P representing the prowazaki. And next is fen meaning the flea en for the endemic typhus, and here typhus representing the rickettsia typhi. Wherever P comes, it meaning the prowazaki, and don't confuse with let and fen. Wherever endemic typhus representing, first carry out if there are P, then it is caused by rickettsia prowazaki. If there is no P, then it is caused by rickettsia typhi. Then try. Try. Try following T representing the tick and RY representing the Rocky Mountain fever, which is caused by R only, R representing rickettsia rickettsii. PSM, M representing the mite, and P here for pox, S here for scrub typhus. In pox meaning shape, in Hindi it meaning the akar. Therefore, it is caused by rickettsia akari. And scrub typhus, it's differently named, that is caused by Oriental Sushugamushi. Let us compile what we have studied. First, rickettsia prowazaki is the organism. Here our mnemonic is let. L for it is caused by louse, ET representing it is caused by epidemic typhus. And then rickettsia typhi. Rickettsia typhi means fen. Let fen try PSM. F for flea and EN representing the endemic typhus. Then let fen try. TRY try. T representing the tick, RY representing the Rocky Mountain fever. Then PSM. Then PSM, M representing the mite. Here is the mite, here is the mite. P for pox, where is rickettsia pox, and S representing the scrub typhus. Then tick, Rocky Mountain fever, here R representing the rickettsia rickettsii. Pox Hindi meaning is akar, therefore it is akari. And scrub typhus is caused by Oriental Sushugamushi. Then one more is Indian tick typhus. Indian tick typhus, India is in the corner, therefore it is caused by rickettsia coronari. This all except epidemic typhus, endemic typhus, this is all others are called as trans-ovarian spread. It is spread by trans-ovarian route. Then one more important point is that rickettsia prowazaki, it doesn't involve the palms and soles. Therefore, whenever in question it representing that the palms and soles are spared, always think about the epidemic typhus. It is latent in the lymphoid tissue and reactivated to cause the typhus again, which is also known as Bill-Zinzer's disease. Some golden mnemonics to remember others. First, always try to look by first mnemonic, that is let fen try PSM. If it is not possible to answer from this mnemonic, then there are some golden rules like flea sitting on bench, where B representing the bubonic plague, EN representing the endemic typhus, C is for the chigariosis, whereas louse eating the perk chocolate like pert. P for pediculosis, E for epidemic typhus, EP representing epidemic so you don't get confused, R representing the relapsing fever, and T representing the tularemia, trench fever. Then QL qualify You qualify, which is caused by Q for Bartorena Quantani. L is louse, and it is also known as 5-day fever or the trench fever. And where is T representing the trench fever? Sorry, I had told you T was for tularemia. It is not for tularemia, it is for the trench fever. Then soft tick representing QRS, where S representing the soft tick, R representing the relapsing fever, and Q is for the Q fever. Then hard ticks is the long list, just like tickle the baby, each word representing some mnemonic. I will tell you. First, let's compile all which have we had studied, like flea. Flea is also known as Genopsylla chiopis. Its flea is sitting on the bench, means B for bubonic plague, EN for endemic typhus, C for chigeriosis, and H for Hemindophis diminuta. Then qualify. Q for Bartolina Contani, L is for louse, 5 for 5-day fever, and it is also known as trench fever, which is in the mnemonic of louse. Louse meaning pert, P for rickettsia provazaki, E for epidemic typhus, R for relapsing fever, and T for trench fever. Whenever you got confused, try to remember with the trick Q qualify. You will always remember that. Relapsing fever I will tell you after some time. Then soft tick mnemonic is QRS, Q representing the Q fever, R representing the relapsing fever, and S is for the soft tick. KFD soft. Foreigners are always the soft people, therefore it is caused outside by India and caused by the soft tick. And in the hard tick, tickle the baby, where T representing the tularemia, I is for the Indian tick typhus, C for Congo fever, K for KFD, which is in present in the India because Indian peoples are very hard, and L is for the Lyme's disease, which is also you got the photo of Lyme's disease, which look like a bull's eye rash. E for Ehrlichiosis, T for tick paralysis, H for hemorrhagic fever, E for encephalitis, and B for babesinosis. Then you know that Tessidesi fly, which is caused by sickness of Africa, and Ludwig Berg, which is caused by sleeping sickness of America. America is for the cruise, and for R representing the Ludwig bug. Okay, then another some relapsing fever. Relapsing fever we have already told you that L let meaning louse, epidemic typhus. Just like louse is caused by the matlab it also contains the relapsing fever. It is causing the epidemic relapsing fever, and letters remembered by letter, that is L for louse, E for epidemic typhus, and R for Borrelia recurrentis. Rest all is caused by the tick, which is caused by Borrelia hersnii, Duteni, and Parkeri. Then some other golden rules, like in case of the mosquito, Anopheles mosquito, you all know that female Anopheles causes the malaria. This is what we thought from our 10th classes. Then Aedes mosquitoes for pneumonic, which are caused by some diseases like Dachyzer. D is for the dengue, D is for the dengue, C is for the chikungunya, Y is for the yellow fever, Z is for the Zika virus fever, R for Rift Valley fever. Remember, these mnemonic are very important. It will help to solve you some very previous year NEET questions, INICET question, and whatever FMG question. These mnemonics are very useful. Try to integrate it. Then some next point are Culex mosquito. Culex mosquito mnemonic is BEVA. BEVA means B is for the Bancrofti filariasis, E is for Japanese encephalitis, W is for the West Nile fever, and V is for the viral arthritis. Let's compile what we had studied till now. That first is the Anopheles mosquito. We are remembering from our 10th class, that is female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria. Then this is cut. Then Culex mosquito. Culex mosquito mnemonic is BEVA. Culex is like only ganda, and Beva in Hindi representing the widow. Widow is always which cannot take care of herself. You would try to remember like that. And Culex is also like a ganda ganda. Then Culex mosquito, mnemonic is Beva. B is for the Bancrofti filariasis. E is for the Japanese encephalitis, Bancrofti filariasis, Japanese encephalitis, West Nile fever, and viral arthritis. Then Aedes mosquito. Aedes mosquito mnemonic is Takaiser. D for the dengue fever. C is for the chikungunya. Y is for the yellow fever. Z is for the Zika virus fever, and R is for the Rift Valley fever. Here not given Rift Valley fever. Then Mansonia mosquito. You all know that Mansonia mosquitoes are present on the aquatic plants, which causes filariasis and chikungunya. Not that much important. Housefly, rest all diseases which you do not include it in your mnemonic, do it in the housefly, which is caused by housefly. Then sandfly. Sandfly, you all know that it is caused by Kala Azar. Then Tessi fly is for the African. It is caused by the sleeping sickness of Africa. Louse is mnemonic is PERD. P for pediculosis. P for pediculosis. E is for the epidemic typhus. R is for the relapsing fever. Relapsing fever. Which relapsing fever? Later. That is the L for louse, E for epidemic typhus, and R for Borrelia recurrentis. Then rat flea. Rat flea's mnemonic is bench. B for bubonic plague. E for endemic typhus, and C for chigariosis. Here also chigariosis is not given, and H for H. dimunita. Then black fly. Black fly is onchoceriosis, name itself representing, that is the what is river blindness. We caused by it causes the river blindness. Then Ludwigburg representing from cruzi mnemonic, and R representing here for C for Chagas disease. R is Ludwigburg, which is caused by cruzi. It itself is mnemonic for the African trypanosomias. Then heart tick, which is the mnemonic is longest mnemonic, like tickle the baby. T is for tick typhus. I is for the Indian. Where is Indian? K is for the KFD, which is caused itself in case of the India. L for Lyme's disease. E for encephalitis, viral encephalitis. T for tick paralysis. T is also representing the tularemia. H is for the viral hemorrhagic fever. E for early L for Lyme's disease here. E for Ehrlichiosis, B for babesiosis. Then soft tick, Q fever, R for relapsing fever. Rest all relapsing fever which is caused by rickettsia, except from rickettsia recurrentis, lest all are included in soft tick relapsing fever. And K is for the KFD, which is present outside India. Then T, mite. We had written PSM. M for mite, P for pox, S for scrub typhus. Each mite is caused by the scabies. Cyclops causing guniform diseases or fish tapeworm, you all know that. And sand flea, you have to remember this. Tungiasis and ulcer in the feet nail, it is not that important, but some Q bank also giving this question again and again, so you should have to do. Black fly, I had told you, that is the onchoceriosis. Chiropsis for the loa disease. And rat flea, it is very important that rat flea is also known as Genopsila chiopes. These all mnemonics are very important. Like once we will recall all the mnemonic compiling together. That is for the rickettsia mnemonic, let fen try PSM, where L representing the louse, E for epidemic typhus, F is flea representing the endemic typhus, T is for the tick, RY representing the Rocky Mountain fever, and PSM, M for mite, P is for the pox, and S is for the scrub typhus. Then another mnemonic is this, that is the flea is for the bench, that is B for buboniosis, E for endemic typhus, C is for chigariosis, and H for H. dimunita. Then louse is for the PERD, P for pediculosis, E for epidemic typhus, R is for the relapsing fever, and T is for the trench fever. Then that of the soft tick, where Q representing the Q fever, R is for the relapsing fever, and S itself representing, to remember you, that it is caused by the soft tick vector. Then hard tick is the longest mnemonic, that is tickle the baby, each word representing some diseases. Then for the mosquitoes, the mnemonic for the Aedes is Kaiser, where D representing the dengue virus, C is representing the chikungunya, Y is for the yellow fever, Z is for the Zika virus fever, R is for the Rift Valley fever. Culex is for the Beva, that is B for Bancrofti filariasis, E for Japanese encephalitis, W is for West Nile fever, V for viral arthritis. This all mnemonic you had to remember, you have to revise in front of your exam. I will give you surety that after this mnemonic your questions will not get wrong. Please like, subscribe, share to your friends if you like the video. Thank you so much.